And the latest as far as this case is concerned, the hearing of this case has now begun in the Delhi High Court. Karishma Kapoor's children have sought interim relief from the court. My colleague Ananya Bhatnagar has been tracking this case. Ananya, any details coming in from the hearing that is underway?
Has just concluded. In fact, the court has now issued summons in the suit. It has, in fact, also sought getting after nothing to be filed within 3 weeks, and rejoinder is ready to be filed in 1 week thereafter. In fact, also been issued as far as the interim relief of non-execution of the will is concerned. There have been various arguments given out by all the sides. Remember, the senior advocate Mahesh Jetalani appeared for, in fact, the children of, Karishma Kapoor, who were seeking, in fact, their share in their father's will. Mr. Jetalani raised suspicion on the execution of the will and the kind of circumstances that had unfolded since Sanjay Kapoor's death. In fact, he said that there was no mention of the will earlier. Trust deed was not given. Will was read in haste, and there are suspicious circumstances. What Mr. Mahesh Jetalani has had to say before the court. Senior advocate Rajiv Nayyar, who was appearing, in fact, for Priya Sachdev Kapoor, stated that, there is a lot of hue and cry happening. However, just 6 days before the suit was actually filed, a sum of over 1,900 crores was actually given out by the family trust to, in fact, the two children of Karishma Kapoor, and that is exactly, what would be enough. What would be more than that is something that Mr. Rajiv Nayyar had argued. Apart from that, senior advocate Akhil Sibal also, in fact, appeared for the executor in this particular case. He also addressed his arguments. And finally, Mr. Vaibhav Gaggar, who was appearing for, in fact, Ms. Rani Kapoor, the mother of Mr. Sanjay Kapoor, has argued that there were constant emails that she had sent with regards to the will. However, no response was given out, and there is some kind of suspicion that Priya Sachdev Kapoor has, purportedly got a fake will or a will that is not executed by Mr. Sanjay Kapoor himself.
Okay, Ananya, all the media statements that have been made in this particular case, Sanjay's mother, she made a statement in the media, not too happy with the way Sanjay Kapoor's assets and his company were being handled after his death. Then his sister also spoke to you and made similar allegations. Will all of these in any way impact what Karishma Kapoor's children are now telling the court, overall raising a perception, raising a suspicion about things not being done in a legal way?
Well, absolutely. We've been speaking in the morning as well with regards to how, Rani Kapoor was the first one to actually go out and speak about as to how, this is a complete mess. The things are completely not in her favor. She was made to sign certain documents, that too, after being locked inside a room. Later, her sister, Mandira Kapoor Smith, also spoke to CNN News 18, clearly telling that her mother had actually gone under a lot of stress because of the kind of events that had unfolded. And the whole, sequence of events that have come out after Sanjay Kapoor's death are something that is suspicious. There is a conspiracy being hatched by a lot of people, and that is exactly why, such kind of questions are actually coming in, is what, in fact, Mandira Kapoor had actually raised. In fact, she had praised, Karishma Kapoor, saying that she is somebody who had been holding the family together. Their children are in constant touch with the grandmother, is what also, Mandira Kapoor Smith had revealed. And now, finally, these two children coming up before the Delhi High Court seeking a share in the father's will. Where will this family feud of over 30,000 crores go? Who will get what is something that we'll have to wait and watch for.
And at this stage, Ananya, the matter is only limited to a civil case, because if allegations of forgery, allegations of wrongful restraint are being made, is there any indication that this could also go towards a criminal case or an FIR?
At this particular stage, it is completely and only, in fact, a civil suit that is operating before the Delhi High Court. It's, in fact, a partition suit that has been filed before. In fact, the Delhi High Court, the matter was heard by a single judge bench of Justice Jyoti Singh. And now, in fact, things are, shaping up before the court. 2 weeks' time for filing responses or written submissions, as we say, in fact, a civil suit, and rejoinders would be filed in a week thereafter. So we'll have to wait and watch as to what kind of arguments in detail would come out from all these sides and who would, actually get hold of a particular order from this court as far as things are concerned.
Okay, Ananya, thank you so much. Keep an eye on that story. It's developing very fast. The 2 weeks is the time given for written response, and we'll have to wait and see how Delhi High Court really, looks at these allegations that are being made by Karishma Kapoor's son and daughter.